we have heard your president stating that Sweden is not welcome as a NATO member. Why is that?
Well, there are approximately 3 reasons for that. The first one is the ties between PYD, YPG, and Sweden. We've been telling that Sweden has been supporting YPG, but the YPG is the same group, the terrorist group, as PKK. So this is the first reason. The second one is that Sweden was the first country to impose arms embargo when we had an operation in Syria towards YPG. So we have to see that Sweden will take some concrete measures against that arms embargo. And the third one is that we have a lot of extradition requests for some terrorists living in Sweden, but nothing happened so far. So we have to see some concrete actions. Of course, I'm not authorized to talk on behalf of our president, but these are my, opinions that these 3 actions might have an effect on our position.
Okay, this is a Swedish foreign policy and Swedish also politics formed in the parliament and by the government. What if none of these actions were taken? You would actually stop a Swedish NATO membership?
Well, we also have a government and a parliament. We are also a democratic country, and this decision has been made on deliberations within our political system. If the Swedish position does not change, we will not change our position as well.
What are the possibilities of dialogue between Turkey and Sweden in this situation right now?
As our president said yesterday, we have to see some change in the Swedish policy first, because if we can meet several times, but if if the Swedish side does not change positions, then there is no point in having a dialogue. So we will wait and see about what the Swedish government will do before we have further meetings.
Okay. You describe Turkey as a democratic country, although it's not measured democratic by organizations like Freedom House. Is this stance you take towards Sweden and Finland? Is there a risk that it costs Turkey too much, whereas US and France and Germany would like Sweden as a NATO member?
Well, first of all, the opinions of the organizations like Freedom House doesn't matter. And Turkey, I can repeat that Turkey is a democratic country as Sweden. The second one is we don't mind any pressure which will be taken on Turkey from other members of the NATO. So we are ready to talk with them, but we will not change our position just because they are putting pressure on Turkey.
What is the relationship between Turkey and Russia?
Well, Russia is our neighbor, and so we have a dialogue with Russia, and so we have ties on the commercial ties and close cooperation on other issues, but of course we are also in close relationship with Ukraine as well, and so we have been trying to stop this war, talking to both sides, trying to have a meeting at the leaders level in Turkey, and we will continue with that.
Is there a scenario where Turkey accepts Finland as a NATO member, but not Sweden?
So far, no. Not that I know, aware of. So we're talking about both countries about harboring and having good ties with terrorist organizations.